Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, April 10th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I'm already there. So today we have a Mars-Saturn conjunction. This is happening in the sign of Pisces and it's got a few different interesting layers of energy. Mars is generally a go-getter. I feel the passion, I move towards it. Mars in Pisces can temper that energy a little bit, but Mars is still passionate and gung-ho. Not the most patient of energies. If you've ever met an Aries, you'll know, not the most patient of energies. We then have Saturn in Pisces. And Saturn in Pisces has been working some deeply karmic unwindings, karmic unfoldments. Saturn energy is not afraid to take its time. Saturn is okay with going step by step by step. Saturn is like, what are the rules, the limitations? Let me check all of that. So their energies together are a little bit different. Kind of impatient meets infinite patience. Kind of like, who cares if we do it the right way, meets, oh no, we're going to follow it to the letter and the law. So it's an interesting combination of energies. It's interesting because although Saturn energy is slow and has its limitations, honors limitations, I think is a way to say it. One of the things I was thinking about is the fact that Saturn people are the people who also can't wait to get to the top, like to climb and be at the top of the ladder. So there's a little impatience in there. So we have like this mixture of a calling for patience and impatience. We have a mixture of feeling like we may need to take action and kind of leaning back into our flow, knowing the flow like is carrying us through. It's definitely finding your way in through the balance. And I want to bring in the top of the cards that I have. The top of the cards I have is the conditioning card. And I think this might be some of the push and pull because so many of us are so used to following other rhythms, society's rhythm, maybe nature's rhythm, right? Your family's rhythm, whatever. We fall into these rhythms that beat a little different than our own, right? And I kind of forget where I was going with that. But it was something to do with the flow. Like we kind of lose the feeling, I guess, of what it is, the feeling of our own flow. So it's releasing the conditioning because we're flowing like, in this picture, a sheep, but we're meant to flow more like a lion. And so this energy is helping break through some of these karmic cords that have kept us in a different flow, in a different pattern. And it's like, okay, you've done your time, you've learned your lesson. Let's move on to this. So I think that in one way of looking at this, this is one of those, whatever, off ramps on those little roundabouts. They have those all over here. I hate them. But it's like one of those off ramps instead of going round and round and round and round. Listen to your passion and then tune into, do I have it? Your inner priestess, your high priestess self, or priest, your higher self that knows and can be like, yeah, lean back or zip, zip, zoom. Here's a little time to zoom forward. Now, I don't know that today's the zoomiest day. We have the moon in Taurus also reminding us, like, it's okay to take it low and slow. The moon in Taurus is connecting to Mars and Saturn, and this is going to be in the morning. You may feel a little lazy catty. Leaning into the lazy cat is honoring, oh, Luce, she agreed. Leaning into the lazy cat is honoring your own flow. See where you can do that. I know maybe not 100% of the day, but find those moments. We're then going to have the moon and Uranus in a conjunction later in the evening. You may get some trigger energies coming up. Again, this might be part of that, like, I want to get there already, and I know I have a lot of steps before I can get there. That Mars-Saturn frustration. It's just two very different modes of getting somewhere. No one more valid than the other. I don't know what else I was looking for here, but that Moon-Uranus energy could trigger. Oh, that's what I was looking at. That's also going to be triggering some of this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction energy, which, like I said, is making my eye twitch. Take time for grounding daily. And watch your nervous system in this energy. Don't get conditioned by people whose nervous systems are bugging out. Rest of the cards. We have the Be Here Now card, the Totality card. Again, root in, be present in the moment, and notice where the conditioning, again, makes you want to like jump right now or even hold back and not honor your authentic rhythm. Patience, this was mentioned. Patience in this energy. Patience knowing that it's coming about. Patience knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be. You are in the right place. You are in the right time. That was the main message of today. I don't know if I hit it, but here it is. The main message is knowing exactly where you are at is perfect. And it looks like we have some old stuff. This may be part of some old trauma energies that are coming up to be detangled in this Mars-Saturn. Watch for those repeating stories. Again, this may be part of the off-ramp, part of what needs to be emotionally processed, let go, released. So, I'm going to leave that there for today. You can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, for you are the solution. Namaste.